Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We are from Group 7. We'll present about data Chilka seat at 400 different stores. My name is Muhammad Alif Shazwan. My metric number is A22A095. From the introduction into this dynamic business landscape, statistics has evolved into a vital tool from informed decision making. This introduction explores this metric impact in pacing how statistical methodology employer orientation in making informed choice and thriving in the evolving market. In the slideshow data question for 100 stores. From table 3, in the sample of urban who said yes was 282 equal to 7.5% and 118 equal to 29.5% who said no. Figure 1 display the percentage of 100 pupils. From table 4, the height group is 45 to 59, 29.25%, followed by 16 to 74 and 13 to 44, 20.5%, 75 to 89, 12%, and 0 to 14, start 0%. From the table 5, it can observe that 54.75% of data from medium, while 24% just bad, and least one 21.35% is good. From the table 6, it can be observed that language advertising from group 0 to 5, which is 51.5%, followed by group 11 to 15 to 20.25%, 6 to 10, 17.25%, 16 to 20, 8.75%, 21 to 25, 1.75%, and the least at 13 to 13, which is 0.5%. From table 7, we can observe and see clearly that the language size income from group 61 to 18, 25.25%, followed by group 20 to 14, 21.5%, 81 to 100, 20.25%, 45 to 16, 70.25%, and the last one, 101 to 200 is 15.75%. Table 8 has two groups who monopoly the fine income, which is the highest group, 91 to 120, 43.5%, and 121 to 115, 35.5%, followed by 61 to 19, 12.5%. Table 9, we can see clearly big difference between height group 121 to 115, which is 59%, and the lowest 0 to 16, which is 0. Table 10 shows the percentage from group 0 to 2 until 6.1 to 8.0 was increased, and the decrease from the data 8.1 to 10.0 to 16.0 to 18.0.
My name is Aina Sahira. My metric number is A22A0884. From the table 11, the highest of sale is 33.3%, followed by 27.3%, 14.7%, 12%, 7%, and 5.3%. From table 12, the highest of sale is 33.3%, followed by 27.3%, 14.7%, 12%, 7%, and 5.3%. From the table 13, the highest of sample for income is 27.3%, 24%, 17.3%, 60.7%, and 40.7%. From the table 14, the highest sample of advertising is 46.7%, 15.3%, 12.7%, 10%, 6.7%, and 2%. From the table 15, the highest sample of population is 37.1%, 21.3%, 18.7%, 30.3%, and 9.3%. From the table 16, the highest sample price is 64%, 25.3%, 8%, 2%, 6%, and 0.7%. From the table 17, the highest chef log sample is medium 53.3% and bad 26% and good 20.7%. From the table 18, the highest sample age is 33.3%, 32.7%, 19.3%, and 14.7%. From the table 19, the highest urban sample is yes 67.3%, followed by no 32.7%.
I will present about numerical disparative measure. The first one is mean. For unit sale at each location is 7 ringgit 34 sen. Median for unit sale at each location is 7 ringgit 41 sen. Mood for sale is the height at each location is 7 ringgit 74 sen. Mean for price change by competitor at each location is 123 ringgit 50 sen. For the median, about 15% of the change by competitor at each location is 124 ringgit 30 cents. The high price change by a competitor at each location is 124 ringgit 99 cents.
Mean for community income level is 71 ringgit 57 cents. About 50% of community income level is 73 ringgit 83 cents. The highest community income level is 74 ringgit 25 cents. The mean population size in region is 261 ringgit 72 cents. About 15% population size in region is 239 ringgit 48 cents. The highest of population size in region is 184 ringgit 4 cents. The mean for the price company charge for a car seat at each side is 150 ringgit 47 cents. About 50% the price company charge for car seat at each side is 150 ringgit 31 cents. The highest of the price company charge for car seat at each side is 170 ringgit 43 cents. The mean for average age at local population is 55 years. About 50%, the average age at local population is 56.08 years. The highest of average age at local population is 59.41 years.
So now we will move to the next part, which is the measures of the position. The measure of unit sales in thousand at each location. For the Q1, using that formula, we got the value is 5.297. For the Q3 is 9.614. For the interquarter range, Q3 minus Q1, which is the answer is 4.317. Next is the measure of price change by the competitor at each location. For Q1 is 112.273. Q3 is 134. For the interquarter range, Q3 minus Q1, the answer is 21.277. Next, the measure of community income level in thousand of dollar. Q1 is 49.7, Q3 is 92.94, and the interquarter range is 43.24. So, so next is measure of population size in region. Q1 is 118.28, Q3 is 439.88, and the interquarter range 321.60. For the measure of price company charge for car seat at each site, Q1 is 97.908, Q3 is 130.547, and the interquarter range is 32.639. For the measure of price company charge for car seat at each site, Q1 we got is 43.22 using the formula, and the Q3 is 67.44. And the interquarter range Q3 minus Q1, we got the 24.22. Next is the measure of the variation. The sample variance S square for the unit sales in thousand at each location. By using all the data and the formula, the standard deviation is 7.905, which is the S. The mean is 7.34, the median is 7.41, the mode is 7.74. So this is the shape of the data distribution. The next measures of variation using all the data and the same formula. The standard deviation is 16.422. And this is the shape of the data distribution, which is mean is 123.5, the median is 124.13, the mode is 124.99. The graph is skewed to the left. The net standard deviation for the next measure of the variation using this data is 26.295. Then this is the shape of the data. The graph is skewed to the left with the mean is 123.5, median 134.13, the mode is 124.99. Next, the standard deviation is 167.2866 using this data and this formula. Then this is the graph which is skewed to the right with the mean 123.5, median 124.13, the mode is 124.99. Next, standard deviation is 24.746 using this data and this formula. And this is the graph which is skewed to the left with mean 113.2, median 115.31, mode 117.43. The next standard deviation is 231.99 using the same formula and another data. Then this is the graph which is skewed to the left with the mean 55.22, median 56.08 and the mode 59.04.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Adam Dalami bin Muhammad Zaki. My matrix number is A22A0995. This page introduces the topic of statistical analysis using software and discuss the importance of numerical descriptive measures and measures of central tendency. For this page continues the discussion on statistical analysis using software and focus on the challenge and difference in measures of variation. Next, this page discusses the discrepancies in the result of mean, median, and mode when using SPSS for statistical analysis. This page provides an overview of measures of position and how they are impacted by the use of SPSS for statistical analysis. This page delves deeper into measure of position and discuss quartile, percentile, and outliers. This page provides examples of how to calculate measures of position using SPSS. This page discusses measures of variation and how they are impacted by the use of SPSS for statistical analysis. This page provides examples of how to calculate measures of variation using SPSS. For the last one, this page concludes the report by summarizing the key points discussed throughout the document.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Alicia Sofia binti Razi. My matric number is A22A0410. The hypothesis testing. This slide show one sample test for all variables, which is one sample statistic. The next of hypothesis testing is one sample test and the test value is 0. For hypothesis testing explanation, in the analysis across various categories within the field, encompassing sales, competitor price, income, population, price, and age, the dataset comprises 149 observation. The test result reveals significant variation. Next, the first of t-test for all pair is pair sample statistic. The second part is paired sample correlations. The last one is paired sample test. The first table is this table show a description of the ANOVA. Next, this table is a continuation of the next table. The last table is this table explain about correlation. Next, this table is a continuation of the next table. Last but not least, correlation is significant at the 0.05 level and correlation is significant at 0.01 level. In conclusion, this analysis employed various techniques including data arrangement, graphical representation, and measures of central tendency to explore descriptive variable in Malaysia's population. Discrepancies in finding between manual calculation and SPSS results highlight data interpretation challenges. Additionally, the article stresses the importance of regression modeling in testing theoretical relationship and emphasizes the significance of understanding statistical concepts in various contexts.